Hi you guys, welcome back to my video. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on Picmonic. So here you see me getting ready to create my note-taking system. I take notes using the Notability app. So what I do is I get my notes ready and then my pictures ready. So I take my notes on the pictures of the actual Picmonic. And so right now we're going through the intermittent asthma Picmonic here. I've already looked at all of the educational and the fun story mode. So now I'm going through and answering my questions just to test my knowledge on everything that I just looked at. And I got them all right. And of course, I love Picmonic, so yes, I am enjoying that. Alrighty, so now here we are. So at the beginning of the video, you saw me setting up my notes and using my Notability app. So I just get a copy of the pictures and place them in Notability on a page in my notebook that I'm using to take my notes. And here I am just actually rewatching the video on my computer. I'm using my iPad with the Apple Pencil to take notes here. And so I'm watching it on my computer and I am taking notes as I'm watching it about intermittent asthma and the key facts that I need to know for this week's test and also actually last week's test. I was doing this in real time while I was studying for the test, but now that I've taken the test and passed, I am recording the video. So here I am just showing you all the notes that I've taken so far in my Notability app. So today's video is really about learning how to create a playlist in Picmonic. Picmonic has great features to help you study on the go, playlist being one of those options to study on the go. You can click on the Picmonic itself and add it to the playlist, or you can go to the browse list and add it from any type of category. Here I just went to the pediatric portion, and what you see me doing here is creating that playlist that you saw me adding Picmonics to earlier. So in the top right hand corner of the playlist option, there's a plus sign to where you can add a playlist and create it and give it your own name. And here I am just adding lots of different playlists that's going to be on test 2.
In this Picmonic, we describe the stages of asthma treatments with
so
the
up
levels
next,
of asthma inhalers in the image. With asthma.
Up next, I am studying in the car on the go on my way to work, which is a great function. So moving on to the next part of my study week, I am now studying acute otitis media, which was also on test 2, and I aced that part, by the way, because I see that all the time in clinical now. I am doing my clinical rotations in an urgent care, a children's urgent care clinical, and I can't even count how many times I've seen acute otitis media now. So here I am looking at Armando. I'm looking at Armando on YouTube. If you're interested, I'm going to link above my 10 study tips in order to pass nursing school, of which I have Picmonic and Armando that I use to study for most tests. And here I am going back to Picmonic and going to that playlist there. And on my playlist, as you can see, I've added all of my otitis media topics to the playlist so that I can easily study them now. There's also an option to make your playlist available offline, and that means you can take Picmonic wherever your internet can't go. You guys, I do have a 20% off discount code if you are interested in saving on Picmonic. I will leave it down in the description box below. It is a really amazing app, honestly. I use it on my tablet, my phone, my computer, as you can see, and I am always using it on the go. I listen to it on my way home from work, on my way to work, on my way to and from clinical. My clinical sites are kind of far away. One of my clinical sites is an hour, the other clinical site is 2 hours away. So that gives me plenty of time to study, and it's really easy if you create a playlist to study from. When you create your playlist, all you have to do is go click your playlist and press play all, and it plays every single one of your Picmonics from top to bottom. So that way you're not being distracted. If you're driving, all you have to do before you start driving is to click play, and it just plays all the way through. So here I am studying again, creating my notes inside of my Notability app, inside of my my ear study notebook, in my in my notebook that is about my ear assessments and different ear conditions. And so what I did is just added all of the Picmonic ear conditions that they have in that notebook, and I'm taking notes on the Picmonics that I've screenshot and put into the ear notebook. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I have lots more of nursing content coming your way very soon. I have a few day in the lives of a registered pediatric nurse, a day in the life of a pediatric nurse that floats to the NICU. Also, I have a day in the life of a student pediatric nurse practitioner. So I just have a lot of fun nursing videos coming your way. I'll also be attending my very first Pediatric Nurse Practitioner conference coming up soon. So I have a lot in store for you guys if you're a nursing student. I am very passionate about being a pediatric nurse and just being a nurse in general. I absolutely love it. I love helping my patient population, especially my babies and my little kids. They are just amazing people to take care of, and they inspire me so much, these kids. So here I am continuing to take my notes. I'm also going to link my first Picmonic video. It is a brief overview of the website on how it provides helpful video mnemonics. Good introduction tutorial on what Picmonic actually is and what it actually looks like, if you're considering giving it a try. And don't forget, I do have a 20% off discount code. So please, 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 if you are interested, make sure you click on that link in the description box so you can save. I did not have a discount code. I bought this out of pocket the first time, and I do not regret that decision because it really has helped me, especially through my pharmacology class. I was so nervous about learning all the different types of antibiotics and antivirals, and just learning how to memorize those different type of drug classes. I was so nervous about, and Picmonic really, really helped me out. Here I am going back to Armando on YouTube to study his tutorial he has on acute otitis media.
Or absent mobility of the membrane.
And there I am showing you that the notes that I'm taking from his tutorial, and those are my question books that I'm going to, after I finish studying all of this material, go through and answer some sample questions. Like I said in my 10 tips on how to successfully pass nursing school, answering questions before you take the test is very imperative. That way you're not surprised and scared when you see that very first question that's going to be on your test. You kind of know what to expect, and you've already had practice with the sample questions. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.